Jason's Acoustic Workshop. Today we're doing part 6 in the series where I show you the gear that I use when I do live shows, or in this case when I do some street playing. This is the Sharper Image SBT1008A. It's a 60 watt amplifier, battery powered, or you could plug it in. And there's also an area where you can put a input into a cigarette lighter to get your power off of that. Like I said, 60 watts. It has inputs for a mic, has inputs for an instrument, whether it's a bass or a guitar or something like that. 60 watts, like I said, you can do karaoke off of this if you want to plug in your phone. We'll show you in a few seconds. You plug in some type of device like a phone or a computer and play some karaoke. Okay, so let's get to the top part of this, and we'll show you exactly what is on top here and all the little knobs and gadgets that are up top. Okay? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here's the top of it. Right here you have it says guitar input, so you can put a guitar in there. It's a guitar volume, the mic echo, the mic volume. Here's the karaoke on and off, your mic in, and of course your main volume. It has a 5-band EQ, and I always usually keep it flat. This over here is a USB charge if you want to charge it. You have an auxiliary, and you also have Bluetooth capabilities, and we'll show you that too. Alright, and here's how you choose it with your select input right there. Alright, so let's get to that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here's the back of the unit. Here you have the AC power, on and off. When you turn it off, it's off. When you turn it on, that charges it. There's a blue light up there that says that the battery's charging. Here's your main power, your audio input. If you want to just plug in your phone, you can use these two inputs there. This here is you can put 2 wires in there, and there's a plug-in that you can put in your cigarette lighter in your car to power it that way. Alright? And of course here's the main plug-in right here to plug into the wall. Now when you turn this on, we'll show you this real fast. Bring it back a little bit. Come up over here, and as you can see, you have lights on, which means that it is ready to go. All you got to do is just plug it in. Alright? Alright, let's plug this baby in. Let's plug the phone in, and you can see the capabilities of the audio inputs and of course the Bluetooth. Alright, here we go. We're going to show you the audio input. We have the wire connected to the back, and then it's plugged into our phone into the headphone jack. And I used a song called Scratch the Itch. It's a song I downloaded off of the free audio library from YouTube. That way I'm not using anybody's copyrighted material, because sometimes people get a little touchy about that. So just to respect them, we're just going to go ahead and use a free song for this demonstration. It's called Scratch the Itch. Like I said, we're plugged in. I'm going to press play. I'm using Rocket Player, the Rocket Player app for this. Alright, turn the volume up. It's getting nice and clear. Turn up the bass a little bit. Now I got this particular item at Shopko, which of course Shopko's not around anymore, so you'll have to buy it online. You can probably get them for about $100 to $110 depending. Like I said, 60 watts, more than enough power. I've done a lot of street playing with this and people have no problems hearing. So now what we're going to do, before we get to the inputs for the mic and the guitar, we're going to go ahead and try the Bluetooth capability on this item, okay? Alright. Now if you look right here, the auxiliary is what I'm using when I'm using the audio inputs in the back. So what you want to do is you want to use the Bluetooth. So you go to select input right there. Now it's on, and we'll start blinking, which means it's looking for the signal. Now let me show you on my phone. As you can see where it says SBT1008, it says it's connected to the device for the Bluetooth. The light's no longer blinking, the light is a solid blue. Now we're going to go ahead and press play on the Rocket Player. As you can see right here, Rocket Player. We're going to hit play, turn the volume up. There you go. Wireless capability, Bluetooth of course. So if you want to put this in the back of your car or in your back of your truck, put it in the back of your truck, and you're having a campfire or you're at the beach or whatever and you want to hear some music, you can do it that way. Put on Pandora or Django. Django's free. Pandora, I pay $10 a month for the premium so I can have all the music, but we'll get to that later. Usually you could just, like I said, with the wireless, boom, done. Set this in your car and just forget about it and just let the music play. That's all you got to do. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get to the mic inputs and the guitar inputs. Now you're going to need a particular mic wire for this. That mic input is 1/4 inch. But you also need a mic input for your microphone, the one with the 3 rods in it. Now, you can get wires like this. Well, I was gonna say Radio Shack, but Radio Shack's not around anymore either. You can probably get them at your local music store. It is a female end that goes into your microphone like that, and there's a 1/4 inch right here, it's a mono, that goes into the mic input. Now, as you saw before, this is going to be the mic volume. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug the mic in. Alright. Put this right here. Alright, mic's plugged in. We're going to turn the volume up. Check, 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 1, 2. See, and there you go. There's your mic. Of course, this is a hot mic. Let me turn that down a little bit. But I don't have, okay, everything's equal. Alright, so this is what you're going to be hearing. And it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear, you can hear it. Now, there's a mic effect. It's just an echo. And that's it, just one. So we'll turn it on a little bit. Check. 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 As you increase it, the echo gets louder. Check. 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 Check, 1, 2. Check. 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 I like to use just a little bit, not too much. Alright? So, let me show you the mic input real fast. That way you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we'll come over here again. As you can see, it's plugged into the mic in. Now we're going to plug the guitar into that input. Alright? Alright, now with the guitar I would usually use my Zoom A2 effects pedal. You can see that in part 5, how it works. But here I'm just going to use a regular guitar cable, just a regular mono guitar cable, plug it into the guitar, my Austin guitar, and plug it into the guitar input. Oh. Now, You have to be very careful with these, because you have to make sure that if you have a volume knob, I'll show you. If you have a volume knob right here, make sure you turn it all the way down first, because they're very powerful. So I turned mine down. So what's going to happen is I'll turn this up a little bit, then I'll turn the volume on my guitar. So there you go. You can't use the echo effect. I don't think you can. No. The echo effect doesn't work. It only works on the mic. So if you like a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of fast echo, you can't turn the echo down, or, I mean, you can't make it faster or slower. Okay? It's only one speed. So you can use that. Get the A2 effects pedal if you have one. Make sure you turn the volume down on that too, because that's a very powerful piece too. And make sure before you even plug any of these in, make sure that those volumes are off, and you can adjust accordingly after everything's plugged in. Alright? So everybody will hear it. And make sure if you're playing in front of a shop, or if you're in a park, I'm sure you're fine. But if you're playing in front of somebody's place of business, always make sure that you either get their permission or let them know, hey, can I play here? It's easy. I'm sure if you're good, they'll let you play, because that brings in the customers. So that's it for the Sharper Image. If you want to learn more, go to the Sharper Image website. I'm sure you can still order from them. It's the SBT1008A. And get you one. Like I said, they're $100, $110. I bought mine at Shopco. Shopco's not around anymore, so I'm sure you're going to have to get it online. They got some used ones in there too. I'm not sure. Actually, I have two of them. But this one here, like I said, it does me well whenever I do street playing. And I'm going to show you real quick what I use to stand it up, because you have to have some sort of a stand for it. Okay, you can put it on the ground if you want, or if you have some place to elevate it. That way it's not you're not playing to people's feet, you're actually playing to their ears. Okay, there's a piece that I use that goes onto this that I made myself, and it props up the amp here so people can hear it. Alright, we'll show you that. Alright, now, like I said, if you have any type of ability as far as working with metal, or able to have, or you know somebody who works with metal, maybe you can get them to make you some sort of a stand for this thing. Okay, this one here, as you can see, it's a piece. It's made out of aluminum, because you don't want it too heavy. And basically, it's got stems that come out like this. Okay, and of course they're bolted in the back. And it also has a cylindrical piece right there that goes into, it's a stand for lights. Okay, so this goes right into there. Now, the reason why I'm showing you the back here is because what happens is I put some extra holes here, that way you can move this around. But what it's going to do is you lift this up. This is for, it has wheels on it, so you can carry it around, roll it around like a suitcase. But what this does is this goes into here like this, and it stands on the stand. That way, it's like a speaker stand, and you can have it above your head and above everybody else's. That way everybody can hear it, instead of it being on the ground and you're playing to people's feet. Now, like I said, this is something you can make. You can probably get the metal if you know. Like I said, if you know somebody who works with metal, if they can make one for you, that would be great. My second job, I am a powder coater, so I powder coated this, so it's very sturdy. And like I said, it folds up just like this. I mean, it's very crude. It's nothing extravagant. You don't need anything extravagant. So, all right. So that's the Sharper Image battery operated item that I use for when I street play. Well, like I said, whenever I'm tailgating and you want to hear some music, like I said, you can, if you don't have a wire to plug it in, you can just use the Bluetooth. Alright, now make sure you subscribe to my channel. Subscribing helps. I'm getting a lot of subscribers now. They're coming. Thank you very much to everybody that's subscribed so far. The next part, part 7, I'm going to show you, it's going to sound kind of weird, but I want to show you how to sand your fingertips. I know it sounds weird, but if you're playing a lot like I do, sometimes I'm playing 4 to 5 times a week, your fingers get calluses and sometimes they get very sore. So I want to show you what you can use to kind of sand them down a little bit to get rid of some of the callus. That way it doesn't hurt and your fingertips are smooth again. Alright, so that's in the next part. But like I said, Sharper Image SBT1008A. Check it out. I'm sure you can, I'll probably put in the description below the manual or the link where you can find the manual for this. And like I said, it's a great buy. I recommend it. I'm sure there's other ones out there that are a lot better, but for the poor man's basically way of doing it, I mean, it's only $100. So 100 to 110. But it might be cheaper online. Yeah, I probably, I don't know. But like I said, it's great. It works very well. And you get probably about, I would say, 3 to 4 hours of playing time with this. Maybe 5, it depends. So, alright, so for Jason's Acoustic Workshop, I'm Jason. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Make sure you subscribe, and we will see you in part 6, or part 7.